Hey guys, Chaingear here, another video, and today we are back talking about Blacklight Retribution and myself. A little bit of a personal update along with a channel update as well. It's kind of all going to be mixed in here, and let's just start off with me talking about the current situation with Blacklight Retribution. First of all, let's talk about the March patch. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, Chaingear, how do you feel about the March patch? Is it fun? Are you having fun? Do you like the new gold kind of thing, playlist thing where you go out and you get the pots of gold? Do you like the new skins? Do you like the new taunts? And let me put it like this. Personally, I thought the patch was kind of boring. The things that they fixed, thank God they fixed them. For example, the party glitch, awesome. So glad that they fixed that. And I also kind of like the fact that I don't have to sort through all of my stuff. If the things that I bought and the things that I haven't bought, it's super easy to find the stuff that I bought now. So there's some cool things that they added. But it seemed like they added a lot of cosmetic things that cost a lot of money. For example, they had all those 777, 777s, all of those things. That costs a lot of money. It's $7.77, basically. Right? I mean, sure, there's some discounts in there, but it's a lot of money. They added a lot of money to the game, or a lot of content that costs money to the game, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. And I didn't want to drop. I bought the tiger skin for my sub. I thought that was cool. Didn't know that it was going to be a full skin where the gun is now looks like a different gun. That was kind of weird to me. It's kind of cool, I guess, if you don't want people knowing you're using a max sub, or you think that the sub you built is ugly. But otherwise, I just felt like it was a little much. But I mean, if that's what they think the community is going to enjoy, fine. I really didn't enjoy the playlist thing where I felt like I was always on convoy constantly, just shooting people and trying to get gold. It was weird because it pit your allies against each other to some degree. Like if you killed somebody, both of your allies were running to the gold instead of worrying about the next guy to kill. I really enjoyed the Valentine's Day one. Way more than this. The fact that there's this weird playlist, I wasn't a big fan. Sure, there are more taunts and stuff. Again, cost more money. There was no real great free content, I believe. Sure, it's great to add in some good cosmetic items. People are still paying for things. I think that's great. But all in all, I thought it was slightly boring. So, great. I'm glad they added content. But the thing for me was that I was happy that they fixed bugs and they fixed the party system, or the private game modes. So that's kind of my review for the March patch. But I think more importantly is how I feel about BLR currently overall. And I'm just going to be honest, it's kind of pissing me off. And it's not a lot of fun. I mean, I love my clan. I keep meeting new people. I just recently did a friendly match against a specific clan, and I talked to them after the clan match. We won, and they were like, hey, I would love the clan battle with you guys, or clan practice with you guys, and I had a lot of fun, and this was my first clan battle, and I was like, hey dude, seriously, anytime, come play with us. So it's not people, really. It's not people. Actually, I should say it's not some people. Most people that I interact with, they're really nice. But it's just a whole bunch of things about Blacklight that's not really, I'm not really having a lot of fun. Number one is two of my best friends are missing from the game. Ballistic Phoenix doesn't play the game anymore. It gets kind of boring for me when one of my best friends isn't really playing. And Elizabeth Kate as well no longer has a PS4, so we don't really have a way to communicate anymore. We don't really talk much. So that's kind of over for all of us in terms of Blacklight Retribution. Sure, I definitely hope I'll be playing with Ballistic Phoenix in other games. For example, Paragon, an awesome game that just recently came out. It's a MOBA. It's in early access, and I do have I have a code for it, so I'm playing it currently. But and hopefully I'll play with Ballistic Phoenix. But both of them are not playing Blacklight Retribution. Sure, like I said, there's the rest of my clan, but that does take a big chunk out of it. Is that my two best friends aren't playing it anymore. And then also the game is starting to become more about numbers and less about my skill, and it kind of makes me overthink the game, and it becomes a lot about winning and not becoming better. Because there'll be people, I keep running into private matches where there's someone with 250 health and a max sub with toxic on it, which whatever, fine. Usually I can beat these guys out, but if they beat me once, right? Maybe it's a fluke, maybe it's my fault. I start to overthink it, and I'm like, oh, maybe if I just had this health or this, that. And sometimes I just want to play is my play style or try something new. And sometimes there are a whole bunch of tryhards or a lot of my friends or other clans will come into this battle with me. And like, yeah, I get it. They're trying to be friendly. They just want a little bit of competition or they want to practice, but I just wanted to try something, and it just starts to mess with my head, and it's not really fun anymore after a while. Playing with my clan is the number one thing. I love doing that. And to be honest with you, I think that's mainly what I'm going to do. These upcoming Saturdays, you'll see me online playing with my clan, maybe over the weekends, maybe, you know, also on Fridays and Sunday, but otherwise during the week, you probably won't see me on Blacklight very often. It's just not that much fun for me anymore. Sure, like I said, if maybe one of my clanmates really wants me to play, I might try a little bit, but I'm kind of losing it. You know, if I win, sure, that's always fun when you win, but after a while, you start to overthink your losses, and it just isn't becoming fun for me, and it just feels like a numbers game, and I don't know. So I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break. You won't see me on for the next 2 weeks, basically. March, I need a little bit of time, a little bit of room to kind of focus on myself and play some of my single-player games, play some other multiplayer games. I just can't really see myself playing Blacklight Retribution as much as I have been. Hours and hours lost to this game, and I haven't been advancing my agenda in other games, as well as my personal life. And to give you guys a little bit of insight into my personal life, I wanted to let you guys know that recently, I know I talk about my job quite often, but I actually just recently lost my job. I wasn't fired or anything like that. I didn't do anything wrong, and you know, it wasn't like misconduct or anything. They let me go because of downsizing. There was a staffing problem, basically, and you know, it was one of those things where, hey, like, we just recently acquired a company that I was part of, and we're not really finding roles for you and a place for you within this company. It seems like there's not enough roles to go around for your particular skill set. And the downsizing thing, I mean, it happens to people. It happens to, you know, big companies, small companies. I learned a ton in that company. I had an awesome project I was on. I was in the company for 6 months, half a year, and I felt like I learned a lot in those 6 months. I made a lot of great connections. I had a great mentor, but it obviously is taking a bit of a toll on me. These next 2 weeks, not only will I be playing single-player games, trying to reformat the channel to some degree, but I'll be looking for jobs. As in, from my 9 to 5, I'll be applying to, you know, jobs all the time, basically. My 9 to 5 now is looking for another job. And I've got to do that, basically to make ends meet, and of course to, you know, advance my own career and find, you know, my love for whatever I'm going to do again, whether it's consulting, whether it's in the video game industry, which I would love, whether it's in the technical industry in terms of, technology, consumer electronics, maybe it's, who knows, entertainment, I have no idea, but that's going to be it's going to be a lot of my time. So I know that was kind of depressing and things like that. And in terms of the channel, I will be posting videos. I don't know how often. They probably won't be Blacklight related. I swear when I get back, I'll be back on my grind with those gun builds. Unless I get a job and it starts immediately, I'll be back with the gun builds, and you know, hopefully you guys will enjoy. They're the gun weeks. It'll probably be the tactical assault rifle. So get ready for that. Start practicing. But otherwise, you know, we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. So that's kind of it for me, guys. I know this has been kind of a sad, a bit of a depressing video, but I just kind of wanted to keep it 100 with you guys. I wanted to keep it real with you. And I'm not going to ask you guys to like or share this video. You know, subscribe definitely if you guys haven't already, to see more videos from me when I'm kind of back up on my grind, if you haven't already. But more importantly, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. You know, especially for the old players, you know, people who have been around for a while, clan leaders, or people who were in clans. Do you guys feel similarly? Like, maybe you don't. Maybe you guys are new members. Maybe you guys have been in only for a year or two. You know, does Blacklight sometimes just bother you? Or are you guys all having fun? Am I overthinking this too much? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and let's have that conversation. And in the meantime, let me know if there are any videos you guys want me to post about a different game. You know, there are other games out there that I'm going to play. The Witcher, Metal Gear Solid 5. I still haven't beaten either of those games. The PlayStation Plus game, so just let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. Otherwise, that's it from me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I know it was kind of stressful, a little depressing, but you know, I really do appreciate all your guys' support, all your viewership. So hopefully you'll see me online soon. But of course, I hope I see you in the next one. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.